All right, hola, beautiful people. We are back again with some more affirmations, daily affirmations. You'll probably hear my little people in the background. They're supposed to be catching a bubble, but we see how that's working out. All right, so it's not going to always be easy being a single parent or being a single mom. It's not going to always be easy, but we got this. We can do this. My affirmation for today is I deserve happiness and peace. So just like I deserve happiness and peace, you deserve happiness and peace too. So being in a toxic relationship, you don't deserve that. Being in a relationship with a narcissist, you don't deserve that. Not putting yourself first, you don't deserve that. Not paying attention to your self-care, you don't deserve that. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to do whatever makes you happy, not what makes everybody else happy, not what makes your partner happy, your mom, your dad. You deserve to do what makes you happy. Now, of course, we're single mothers, so of course we understand that our children come first. We understand that. That's understood. That doesn't have to be said. But you need to find a pocket of space or a pocket of time to do something that makes yourself happy. It may be getting your hair done. It may be getting your nails done. It may just be going outside and walking around and doing a grounding exercise. Some people like gardening. Some people like to paint. Some people like to draw. Some people like to read. Some people like to listen to music. Some people like to travel. Some people like to go out to eat. One of my happy places is cooking. And I do have a couple of cookbooks that I have written, but I am about to start my cooking show. I was supposed to have started it probably last year. But life, of course, life has been lifing. And even though life has been lifing, I've continued to try to remain positive. Like I said previously, I've been diagnosed with childhood PTSD. And one of the side effects of that is anxiety and also depression. So even as a Christian, even as a child of God, whatever you call yourself, whoever you serve, it is possible to suffer or deal with depression or anxiety. You just have to make sure that it doesn't overcome you or overwhelm you. So you have to take the steps, whatever steps that it takes for you, whether it's reading verses, whether it's talking to your minister or talking to a friend or a family member, or talking to a therapist. I have a therapist that I talk to because she has an unbiased opinion. So that's why I like therapy, and that's why therapy works for me, because she has an unbiased opinion. So, when you suffer from something like childhood PTSD, it's not always healthy to talk to your family or even church family about it because, they're going to have biased opinions and they're going to have biased judgment. They're not going to be able to remain unbiased no matter how hard they try. They're not. So it is very healthy for us to go to therapy and talk to a therapist. I have a therapist appointment once a week, and that helps me a whole lot. That helps me to be happy. That helps me to understand the things that make me happy and things that give me peace. External validation or people bragging on you, that's not true happiness and that's not true peace, because what are you going to do when those things go away? What are you going to do if the partner's not there or your children are not there or the money is not there? You still have to be able to be happy and you have to be able to be at peace. And peace and happiness are two different things. They are two different things. They may be related to each other, but they're two different things. Being at peace means that, and it doesn't always mean that you are what other people call calm either, because you can like me, you can be a person that suffers from anxiety, but most people tell me that I have a very calm demeanor. I may have a calming voice, but what people don't realize. Okay, tell Barbara he has to make a better choice. What people don't realize is that is not always healthy. When you see a person that has a calm demeanor or a quiet demeanor, that's not always healthy. That is one of my coping mechanisms. Like I said, with having a childhood I had and being raised the way I was raised, and this is I'm not throwing any shade on how I was raised, or I'm not throwing shade towards that. I'm just stating facts right now. We were not allowed, if you were raised old school or by some old school parents. I was raised by my grandparents, and we were not allowed to show any other emotion other than happiness. Just being honest, we were not allowed to show any emotion. We better not have a frown. We better not make a noise. We better not, frown, or You better not throw anything or slam a door. You better not walk off. Like, you better not talk back. Um, I can't tell you how many times I got in the mouth for answering a question that I was asked, but I didn't answer it the way that they wanted me to answer it. So I got, you know, and to them, that was the way that they were disciplined. So they felt like it was okay to discipline us that way. But as a result of me being disciplined that way, it taught me to not express myself and not express my emotions and not express my feelings. So me having this calm demeanor is not healthy because that means that I didn't learn how to socially or emotionally regulate my emotions because I wasn't allowed to show any emotions. I wasn't taught how to deal with my emotions. I mean, I was told that, oh, it's okay to feel certain ways, but I wasn't allowed to show my true response or my true reaction. So as a result of that, this is the me you get. Like, I'm always calm, I'm always smiling, I'm always cracking jokes. But like I said, that's a result of my trauma and my the way I was raised, or as a result of my childhood. And often we don't realize that, that things that we do today as adults, it's because of how we were raised, or it's in direct correlation to our childhood. So even as a child, I deserved happiness and I deserved to be at peace. That is one of the things that I'm doing with my two boys, is that I do understand that I know they deserve to be happy and they deserve to be at peace too. Like, I'm not raising them like as an authoritarian where it's all about me and what makes me happy and what gives me peace. I'm trying to teach them that it's okay for them to be happy and it's okay for them to be at peace too. So they can have things that they like and they can have things that bring them peace, even if it makes no sense to me. It doesn't have to make sense to me. They're their own little people. And if I don't raise them to be their own people now, then they're not going to know what to do when they get old enough and they're, maturing and growing into adults. I'm not about to beat them into submission, because if I do that, then they won't understand where their happiness and their peace comes from. We know that, we know God made us, and we know that he wants us to be happy and he wants us to have peace. He's putting everything on this earth. He has put everything on this earth for us to have happiness and for us to have peace. I got sidetracked. My verse that goes with that is John 16:33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. So that's the verse. And then the song that goes perfectly with this affirmation today is Happy by Pharrell Williams. If you haven't heard it, go give it a listen. It's called Happy by Pharrell Williams. I know I played that song a whole lot whenever I was teaching in the classroom. My third grade children and my second grade children love that song because I'm happy. There's a movie, it's called Minions. They've made like 2 or 3 of them now. But that is like one of the songs that it's on the soundtrack. It's called Happy by Pharrell. Pharrell, Pharrell Williams. So if you haven't listened to it, go give it a listen. Or if you can think of a song that makes you happy, that'd be great to listen to, because that will go along with this affirmation, because we all deserve happiness and we all deserve to be at peace. You don't deserve to be unhappy. You don't deserve to be unhappy just so somebody else can be happy. Even like I said with my children, it's about balance. I have to teach them about happiness and peace, but it's not all about me and what makes me happy. So it may make me happy to have a spotless house, but they don't care about that. So if me trying to keep the house spotless is going to stop them from being happy or being at peace, I have to be okay with that for at least a little while. It's about balance, because they're not adults. I have to lay the foundation so they'll basically have space to grow and learn how to emotionally regulate. I have to show them. I have to be an example. So in learning how to emotionally regulate myself, I'm also learning how to help them with that as well. So they won't shut down or flip out. So they won't go from 0 to 100. They'll know how to emotionally regulate themselves and know that they too they don't deserve to be yelled at or hit or cursed at or anything like that. They deserve to be happy and they deserve to be at peace. So I have to be that example to them. So single moms, single parents, we got this. You can do this. Thanks for listening, and y'all have a great day.